What's up, everybody? JVille Sports here with my sports betting picks video, Monday Night Football edition. It is October the 2nd, Monday Night Football, week number 4, last game of the week. Let's go ahead and talk about it. Did we do it or did we do it? Yes, we did it again. Back-to-back long shot teaser hits. We definitely needed a bit of luck to get this one through, but it came through once again. Let's take a look. We're not hitting 90% of our long shot teaser plays. So if you're plucking out your favorites, doing smaller 2-team, 3-team teasers like I recommend, you're definitely having a lot of luck with my recommendations. So yesterday we had the Broncos +4. This was my least favorite play on here, and it almost let us down. The Broncos dug themselves a big hole, but the Bears were the Bears, and they allowed the Broncos to come back, and they actually ended up winning that game after being down huge. The Broncos +4 came through. Ravens Browns under 45.5, and I put this bet in. Deshaun Watson was still questionable, but even if he was going to play, he obviously wasn't going to be 100%, which was part of my handicap. He ended up not playing, so I love the under even more. And that one came through for us. We had the Rams +7. Rams, another team with a huge lead, and they let it go. This game, this +7 was never in doubt, because even though it went into overtime, the most you can win in overtime is 6. So Rams, they were never in doubt. They jumped out early. We're up the whole game. Eagles -2. This one was a bit of a scare. You just never know with division games, and Washington definitely came to play. Another game that went into overtime. Could have gone either way. The Eagles come away with the 3-point win. We had the Bengals and Titans under. A lot more points by the Titans than I expected. They really came to play, and at the same time, the Bengals did not. I don't know what's going on. Burrow obviously is not healthy. That whole team is just a mess. Defensively and offensively, they did not come to play. But the good thing is that one stayed well under the 48. I think the total was 27-3, so 30, not even close. Chargers +1, somewhat of a close game also. The Raiders definitely, even with the backup quarterback, they were in that game. But the Chargers at home came away with the win. 49ers -7, same thing. Division game, Cardinals came to play, even though they were on the road, double-digit underdogs. They brought that game within one score late. But pretty much every time the Cardinals scored, the 49ers came right back and scored. So they were pretty much up double digits the whole game. 49ers -7 came through for us. And then the Chiefs, again, another scare. The Jets had the ball late in that game with a chance to tie or win, I believe. But the Chiefs, they find a way. They make it happen. They also win by 3, I believe, and they could have been more. Mahomes had a chance to run it in at the end. He decided just to slide and run out the clock, which is good because I had an under in another play too, which came through. So again, this came through for us. We had 8 teaser plays. All 8 came through. If you plucked out your favorites, you obviously won. If you got a little crazy with me and threw this in, congratulations. We hit it again, and we are going to go for 3 straight long shot teaser hits next week for week number 5. So that's what I do with the NFL. So stay tuned for my videos every single Sunday when I give out my long shot teasers. But that was last week, or I should say that was yesterday. But let's talk a little Monday Night Football. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to have a little bit of fun. I'm going to put together a single game parlay. We really only have Monday Night Football. MLB is off today. WNBA is off today. Hockey preseason, we're still waiting for the regular season. NBA is still a few weeks away. So not much else going on right now unless you like soccer and other things like that. So I'm going to put together a single game parlay. We're going to have a little bit of fun, see if we hit it. And that's going to be it. So before I get into that, I do want to mention my website at the top of the screen, jvillesportspicks.com. If you want to receive all of my best bets in all sports each and every day sent directly to your email box, pretty simple. Just go to the website. In the upper right hand corner, you'll see the big blue box to join the village. Hit that button. It will take you to a page which will list all the different packages that are available. I make them super cheap as it is. Pick which one suits you the best. And from there, once you sign up, like I said, you'll start receiving all of my plays via email each and every day. Plenty of time before any of the games start, so it'll give you a chance to look it over and decide what you want to do. So if you want to receive all of my best plays in all sports each and every day, that's where to go to sign up. All right, now let's put together a little single game parlay. I'm going to do it this week on DraftKings. We'll see if it brings us luck. If not, next time I do this, I'll pick a different book. I'm also going to do this logged out just because I don't want to accidentally reveal any personal information. So you'll see I'm not logged in, but once I finish this video, I'm going to log in and put this bet in. All right, so let's just go ahead and let's find the NFL here. This is our game. The line is moving ever so slightly towards the Seahawks, and I do like the Seahawks. That is going to be kind of what this single game parlay is based off of. 4 hours till game time. Hit the single game parlay option. So I'm going to do Seattle money line. There's definitely a lot of different things you can do when you're doing a single game parlay. You can play it safe. If you like Seattle, for example, you can do +4 -270 is not bad. That way, if it's a field goal game, you still win. I might do another one doing that, being a little bit safer. If you like the Giants, Giants, now that they're underdogs at home, they're a popular teaser option. So you can move them up to +7, +8, +10 for decent odds. So, but we are going to go for it with this single game parlay. I'm going to go with starting off with the Seahawks money line. I do like the over also in this game. So our second leg is going to be the over. Let's go over 40. So the Giants, with Saquon Barkley being out, they're not going to be able to run the ball with much success at all. So they're going to be airing it out, which could be good, could be bad when you're a predictable one-dimensional team. Seattle's going to be coming. They know you're not running it. They're going to be coming. That could lead to turnovers. That could lead to big plays offensively for the Giants. I'm going to go with the over 40. Seattle lately has been looking good offensively. They got off to a slow start in week 1, but ever since, they've been putting up some points. So that is how we're going to start it off. We're going to go with Seahawks money line, and then we're going to go over. I'm going to go over 40 as an alternate, going to reduce that total a little bit, go over 40. So right now we are at already in plus money with those two plays, +130. So now we are going to go to the receiving options. Usually one thing I like to do is pick one receiver on each team that I think is going to have a good game. And I like to be on the safer side of things, so I look at the alternate yards. So for the Giants, like I said, I think the Giants are going to be passing a lot. I'm going to go with Darren Waller, +50 -110. Let's just be safe, +25, or I should say over 25 yards. Picking a receiver on the Seahawks side of things, we'll go with Metcalf, +75, or I keep saying plus, 75 plus is plus money. We're going to go with 50 plus for -300. So now we have a receiver on each side. And Lockett's always good for 25 yards at least. He's always good for one big catch, maybe a couple catch. He should get 25 yards. So, all right, we got 3 receivers. Now we're at 5 picks, and we're at +266. Let's go over to the running back options. So I'm not liking anything on the Giants side of things. Daniel Jones, he could get some yards himself. If he's dropping back, I could see him scrambling a lot. So actually, Daniel Jones rushing could be a good play. Breida, I'm not even going to touch. Kenneth Walker, Seahawks starting running back. I looked at his stats earlier, and he has gotten over 50 yards in every game except for one. So we're going to take the chance here that he continues that and goes over 50 yards rushing. We're going Kenneth Walker. So we'll have one running back play. We're up to plus 330. Let's look at some passing props. I think both quarterbacks are going to be throwing. We're going to go alternate for Daniel Jones. We're going to go both quarterbacks to go over 200 yards. This goes along with my overplay. If I'm going to take the over, I mean, they got to get the point somehow. So they're going to have to throw it, especially the Giants are going to be throwing. Seattle should be throwing. So we're going to go over 200 with both quarterbacks. So now we're at 8 plays plus 425 odds. What else can we add? Daniel Jones over 1.5 touchdowns for plus 140. Geno Smith over 1.5 minus 125. I like Geno to go over 1.5 passing touchdowns, but I think 8 picks is a good amount. You can, if you don't like any of these, you can definitely take some out. Swap it out with something else that you do like. Maybe you like the Giants and not the Seahawks, so you can swap that out. Maybe you like the under and not the over, you can swap that out. That's the beauty of single game parlays. You can mix and match. You can tell a different story with each single game parlay on how you think the game is going to go. So that is it, short and sweet. Just to recap, 8 plays plus 425. 100 will pay 425. We have the Seahawks on the money line. We have over 40. We have Darren Waller over 25. We have DK Metcalf over 50 yards receiving. We have Tyler Lockett over 25 yards receiving. We have Kenneth Walker over 50 yards rushing. We have Daniel Jones over 200 yards passing. Geno Smith over 200 yards passing. I think this has a really, really good shot of coming through. Like, it's all going to be predicated on the Seahawks. Seahawks, the money line is where it's at. Again, to be safer, you can do Seahawks plus 4, plus 7. You can even swap that out for the Giants. Do the Giants plus 7, plus 10. Make it safer. But we're going to go with this one. Plus 425. 8 plays. Let's see if we can keep the hot streak going. But that is going to wrap it up from me. Quick little Monday video. Sometimes I'm able to do midweek videos, so make sure you are subscribed to the channel so you always know when new videos pop up. That's going to wrap it up for me. Again, congratulations to those of you who ended up taking the long shot teaser. We're going to do it again next weekend. Stay tuned for that. We'll do another giveaway on Friday. All that good stuff will be coming up later in the week. I'll try to do another maybe Thursday video, do another single game parlay for the Thursday night game, which is going to be not a good one. I think it's the Bears and Commanders. Not great. But that's going to wrap it up for me. Good luck with whatever plays you guys do decide to put in tonight, if anything. Other than that, I'll see you guys soon. Good luck.